How you guys doing? Anthony Comeau,
And I'm Joey Martin.
and we did a survey on the impact of sleep and exercise and what it has on job performance. Here we go.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so for our introduction, we wanted to conduct a survey to see how sleep and exercise is affecting your ability to perform at your place of work. Our personal reason for this study, being student athletes here at Gettysburg College, we wanted to see if keeping up with exercise and getting the right amount of sleep will benefit us in the long run or not. The important in management, if you're not able to perform your best at work, like something needs to happen to improve your abilities in the job place. Good job performance will lead to promotions and also helping improve the company. So it's always what you want in a business.
So our hypothesis in our testing, we're testing to see if good sleep at night and getting any sort of exercise during the day, we said prior to work, but prior or after work, whatever, we'll give you better job performance. We'll make you perform better. And we believe that getting more sleep at night and getting some exercise in will improve your job performance because it keeps you healthy. And I'm a bad sleeper, so sometimes when I'm in class, I'll fall asleep, and that's not good. I'm not performing well in class. Or, I'll go to the gym tired, I'm not having a good lift. Like, there's no weight on that bar, We need to get stronger. We can't be doing that. So, this is our HOHA, and yeah, here you go.
So in contrast to what Anthony said, I believe that I'm a very hard sleeper, good sleeper at night.
Yes.
And as you can see, I'm a very happy guy at work, very happy camper.
Yes, I am.
So anyways, the population we intended to reach was the working class that might not get enough sleep nor exercise and see how it's affecting their work life.
Yeah.
And we also wanted to reach college students that do get enough sleep and exercise and see if it is benefiting their work performance, because we didn't want to be biased in our survey. We wanted to get opinions on each end. So yeah.
So for the data collection, obviously our two X variables are going to be hours of sleep per night and hours of exercise per day. And we just did this we just put on the survey a bunch of options for what you sleep through. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, how much you sleep. And then hours of exercise per day was, I think it ranged from 1 to 2, or no, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and on. And then job performance was measured on an ordinal scale of 1 to 10. So 1 being your worst, that you suck at your job, and 10 being the best, that you perform well at your job. So we'll get into that too.
Okay, so our sample consisted of 155 people. The people that we had in our survey consisted of mainly teammates, friends, and family. But our survey ranged from a bunch of different demographics, including college students, young adults, middle-aged adults, and grandparents. And we got these demographics using various types of social media, such as Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. And the gender of the participants was a little bit skewed, 65% being male, 35% being women. And yeah, that's just what I said earlier, so.
A lot of family group chats were sent.
Yeah, a lot of family group chats.
Our descriptive statistics. So for our mean of average hours of sleep was 7.07 hours. As you can tell, it's not that bad. The right amount's 8. People are getting a little bit below, which is pretty normal for the people we survey, like college students and adults. It is what it is. Obviously, we sampled 155 people. The most common answer was 7. You can see standard deviation was 1.07. Average hours of exercise, the mean for that was 1.43 hours of exercise. So about an hour, 45 minutes people usually work out. Pretty normal as well. Again, with college students trying to get in between classes, you probably have an hour 45, before after lunch, whatever. Or after your shift, you probably have a good amount of time. Same thing. Same sample. Mode was, the most common picked was 1 hour. That's all you need. You need 1 hour a day to stay healthy. Just use the average. Standard deviation was 0.82. For job performance, our mean was 8.05. That means everybody thinks they're pretty they do a pretty damn good job at it. Job. Nice to hear. Obviously, if they're getting, this stuff, it's supposed to be good. Same sample, most common picked was 8. People were trying to be humble, they don't want to give themselves 10s. Standard deviation, again, was 1.47.
Okay, so for our inferential statistics, our first one was job performance versus hours of sleep. We got a correlation of negative 0.048, and this is a very weak correlation. And we got a p-value of 0.55, which is much greater than our alpha of 0.05. And that's showing us that our correlation between job performance and hours of sleep is not statistically significant. So then next we did job performance versus hours of exercise, and we got a correlation of negative 0.024. And pretty much same thing, we got a very weak correlation between them. And our P was 0.77, our alpha was 0.05 once again, which means P was much greater than alpha. And the correlation between job performance and hours of exercise is not statistically significant according to our data.
You can see with our stat plots, they weren't very, you could tell it wasn't very correlated.
Yeah.
So. And for our conclusions, according to our research, sleep and exercise do not correlate as much as we thought they would. With job performance, which is kind of unusual. We thought they would. We thought it'd be a very good, like, you could get good sleep, get good exercise, you'd be good at your job. But maybe it doesn't matter for adults and college students to get good sleep in the right amount of exercise. Maybe it's just all mental. Maybe just people just wake up and go. Like me, I guess I do a good job with no sleep. I get about like 5 hours.
But I also think I do a good job with a lot of sleep, so it can go either way. It's all mental.
It's all mental. How you attack the day, and the data could have been affected by people rushing through the survey. Also, it's hard to measure something like job performance based on something that is not directly related to the actual job. That's a big thing. I mean, we really send it out, make sure people filled it out so we can get the data in time. But
definitely skewed the data.
It could definitely skewed it.
Yeah.
Also, like I said, job performance being a variable, it's kind of hard to measure. So, but something that I could think that would help it, a question that would help in the survey was, what does the participants, bosses, coaches, teammates, coworkers think of their own performance? So like, if you filled out a survey, what would your boss think of how you did, or how you do actually in work, or like how your coach says, on the field or whatever, or how your teammates think of you, or how your classmates or whatever think of you. A question like this will give us a real evaluation of each survey person, so we get a real measure of how they actually perform in the workplace, not just them giving their own data, their own measure of how they think they did.
Yeah.
And that's all.
Thank you.